Hello and welcome back to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this video I want to unpack how you can maximise your reading time and ensure that minutes are not costing you marks further down the paper because you haven't used your reading time well at the start. So just to be clear, for the purposes of this video, I've blurred out each of the source materials that are on show so that you understand exactly the process and you're not distracted by the contents of what it states. So for each second of this 15 minutes, I want us to be focused on how we can get the most from it. So first things first, I would actually concentrate on reading and scanning questions 1 to 4 and underlining key words that are relevant, whether it's key lines I need to concentrate on or thinking about what the focus of each question is. But before I then go on to read the source, I read the cover of the source because that front page of the insert has important clues for us. It can show us whether we're dealing with an extract from a novel or a short story. We can find the full name of the writer and refer to the writer by their surname as opposed to just saying the writer as if this mysterious entity is what they are. We will be told the title of the text, which may or may not be significant to the events we understand in the extract. And we can also unlock what the mood is from the title and whether that matches the mood of the extract. All of this is planning. Planning for question 4, where I need to have a very precise and clear argument. But it costs me 2 minutes, so I've got 13 minutes to now revel in the extract itself. So with 13 minutes to go, it's important to note I'm now going to spend exactly 3 whole precious minutes reading the source for meaning. And don't overlook the blurb at the top. It will give you an indication of where in the text this comes from, whether it's at the start of the novel or towards the end, or whether it's a short story's opening, and that will be incredibly important for question 3. I would then choose to look incredibly carefully at the exact lines that I'm answering on for question 2, reading and annotating the language relating to the precise lines for question 2 and taking 3 minutes to labour over that, looking for close language analysis devices, whether that's word class or symbolic and figurative language that I can use. But that's going to take me 3 minutes, so I've basically actively planned for all that I'll be writing for question 2. And that leaves me with 7 whole minutes, having understood what the source is about. At this stage, I've also got a rough plan for question 2 down. So I've got 7 minutes to go, and I have 2 final steps for you. I would then choose to reread the source and spot structural features for question 3. My top tip on how to spot structural features is to consider what is revealed in each paragraph, and if you can, consider what information is shared, what information seems climactic, what things are withheld. If you can, why not annotate around each paragraph just one word of what is revealed, whether it's the main character or an event, because this will help you plan for your question 3. I've got 4 minutes left, and actually I would reread the whole source one more time and track the argument that I have found is happening across this source. So I track back to what the question 4's statement exactly is and find evidence, if possible, to annotate exactly what I'll be answering on for question 4. My final piece of advice for this paper is that if you want to really stagger these steps from 1 to 6 again, for each part of the paper, whether you're annotating for question 2, 3 or 4, I would have a separate highlighter for each of those questions so that it's just a simple glance when you're looking at the extract again for you to know, oh, I've used green here, that must be for question 2, for example. All you're doing is speeding up the thinking process, leaving you all the writing time that you need. Obviously, it goes without saying that my other videos go into a lot more depth about exactly how to answer the questions, but this is about how you maximise the process of reading. Best of luck, I'm sure you'll smash it. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?